So I lost a lot of weight. You can see that I have it pinned. Here you go. I'm currently 102.1 this morning. Obviously I can show you all the tips and tricks to obviously lose it too. And all I do is walk 30K a day. But what I really want to tell you is, you know what I really lost? I really lost low self-esteem. I lost the ability to care about other people's bullshit or what people thought about me, because I like me. I like this version of me. I like this a lot. I like my confidence because it exudes beyond what I ever imagined. I could have never imagined it being this easy and this effortless, and it just fits my lifestyle. And yes, that obviously makes me very entitled. But the thing is, being entitled comes with the confidence because it's my life. I'm supposed to be living my life. I'm supposed to be liking how I live my life. I get that choice. That has always been my decision. But the thing is, I'm not locked up here. I'm not locked in my depressive episodes. I'm not locked in my anxiety attacks anymore. I'm not lost in the grievance of what I thought was just a steady state of mind. And I really lost the ability to let my feelings run my life. The discipline outruns the emotions. And obviously I know how to feel them. I take time, and I'm a softie now. I'm so sensitive, but I let myself cry it out because I know it also is gonna go away. I know it's not permanent because before my feelings were permanent. My feelings made the decisions, and that was the only way my brain know how to make logical decisions. Now I can make actual logical decisions because I can outweigh what is an asset, what is a liability. And I know today I'm not a liability. I know I'm an asset, and I make sure that I consciously choose every day to be an asset to those that are in my lives, who I am as a person. And hence why with the things that I do as daily rituals of self-care feels delulu to you, because you're that's a lot of work. But you know what's more work? The mental drain of never being able to sleep at night because you're up all night literally contemplating how life is supposed to be and why life is so shitty to you. And the thing is, you keep thinking about it it's happening around you instead of understanding your own participation of how that's happening, and whether you're letting it control you or whether you're letting the control come right back to what you can actually do about it, right? And I always say, if you're making things more complicated, then it's not gonna work, right? Just because your brain is used to complications doesn't mean that it's all gonna be complications. Obviously I've lost a lot of weight, but it wasn't without going in maintenance, going in calorie deficit, going in more protein, less protein. I had to learn something I've never done before. I had to learn that it's okay to say out loud that I don't know what the heck I'm doing, but I know that I will learn how to do it. And I know that I have the skill sets to want to do that, even if my brain says it's more comfortable just not knowing. Let's just keep accepting what we already know. And that is a coping habit that was raised by the adults around you. That's not something that you actually own. Now, it is something you own if you absolutely know about it and you choose not to do anything. At that point, you're choosing to stay ignorant. And if you're willing to stay ignorant, you better own it with your chest. And anybody that you come across who tells you otherwise, you better own it and know that you're not gonna apologize for it. If you're willing to do that, keep going. But to me, I'm not gonna call you out. I am just gonna let you do you because it's my life. It's not your life. I don't owe anything to your life. I don't owe anything where you are. If you're okay living with your own low self-esteem, okay, go do you. I'm gonna keep doing me because it's a lot happier and easier here. And I really like what I have here. There is no consequences to what you think are chores, but are just rituals that help me be a better person. And I like being a better person. I like knowing how I contribute to those that are around me, how I contribute in my life. I like knowing that I can say I'm a good mom, that I'm a good wife, that I'm a good friend. I can say that as not egotistical because that's actually a value that I want in my life. I want to live a good, well-lived life. Life is too short to have lost myself in grievances of a version of myself that wasn't ever actually mine, ever. And for me to assume that that was normal before I had a developed full frontal cortex is not something that I can fully put the blame on, but it's definitely something that I can change because that's not how I want to continue doing. And if you're older than me on this, it's just your fault. You are the adult. You have the choice. You can reparent yourself. You don't got to be a parent to then reparent yourself. What? No. So anyway, if I see you coming across and you got low self-esteem, I'm going to run away because that has nothing to do with me. If you want to stay, you want to keep hearing more and how I did it and see if you want to do it to yourself, I will applaud you because I want you to be a happier person. I genuinely want what's better for you. And if it means losing all that weight, I promise you you're gonna lose all that mental weight as well too. And all the emotional gain that you'll get is so worth it. So worth it.